part of the reason why I have the two of you here today, because there's a new thing being developed right now, and that is the Cybersecurity Learning Hub. This is, for our audience that is not aware, the links are going to be in the show notes as always. But this is an initiative led by our title sponsor, Salesforce, support from another company called Fortinet. They're going to be on the show later on, and the Global Cyber Alliance and the World Economic Forum. The goal of this learning hub is to democratize access to cybersecurity skills by providing free and career-oriented modules that give people a route towards in-demand roles. Gill, first of all, talk about the Global Cyber Alliance, its involvement in this hub, and what you see coming out of it.
Certainly. So the Cybersecurity Learning Hub was actually initiated in February 2019, and we work with the other partners to provide content and to provide courses on the hub. There's now over 60 courses that are available for people to use, and it really meets those users where they are, and that's really important. We've just recently actually been conducting a survey, and what we find is that 23% of the people that have responded to the survey, they're a professional that are looking to make a career change. An additional 5% are those that have actually left work and been out of work for a period of time and are looking to get back into the workplace and are looking at cybersecurity as a career. Nearly half of those people as well, when asked what your current knowledge of cybersecurity is, most of them suggest that they're beginners. They don't really have experience. So it's really providing users with the ability to learn and to look at, if I were to go into cybersecurity, what kind of roles could I expect to do? And when I look at those roles, what skills do I need? What training do I need? And from looking at that, they would then look to take on a number of those courses, career-orientated courses, to arm them with the information and with those skills that would enable them to get jobs in those chosen fields. I think since 2019, there's been 690,000 courses that have been completed on the Learning Hub itself.
Can you repeat that number?
690,000 in the last month.
Okay, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of hours being spent learning.
It is. It certainly is. And in September, there were about 40,000 courses that were taken from the hub. And each course actually has, on average, a 97% completion rate. So we're doing something right here. It's a vital resource, and we're certainly very, very proud to be a part of it.
Seán, what do you see pushing that success rate? That's a really high. Not only take like people starting the course, but the completion 97%. I mean, I don't think I complete 97% of anything. I barely watched all of a Netflix movie. This shows to me that, like you said, there's appetite, right? And then probably shows to me that the course is probably pretty good. What do you see pushing it forward? And also the catalog is going to keep changing. Of course, you kind of hinted at that. Give us an idea of what you see happening. Who is contributing to the courses to make it, I guess, this good?
So why is it as sticky as it is? Once people start, they keep going. So that's partly the interest level of cybersecurity. It's a really broad topic. To give you an idea, I didn't come from a technical background. I used to do investigations into political skullduggery and money laundering and stuff for banks and privately. So
that's kind of cool, actually.
Very non-technical. Yeah, no, it was great work. But the thing is, cyber actually includes all of that.
That's right.
And if you're interested primarily in technicalities, cyber includes that as well, and everything in between. So once you start digging into this as a topic, it has a puzzle to suit every type of mind. I think that's why once you're there, people start getting hooked into it, that there's always something for you. I just take a look at the last 2 months. The little country of Albania in the Western Balkans has been attacked twice, its public services, by what's been attributed by many to the Iranian government. How is that known that it's the Iranians? Why did they come to that conclusion? Partly they look at actually how the attackers move, how they operate. Does this look technically like it's an Iranian group? But then a lot of the rest of it is this contextual work around, well, why would anyone attack this? They're not getting any money from it, etc. Who would be against this or that? And it turns out, I didn't know until these attacks came out, but that the Albanians have been taking a lot of Iranian political refugees and giving them a place to speak. So that already you've got this idea of everything from technical to high politics and everything in between. And it's a really very interesting world. So once people start learning about it, for example, me again, don't come from a technical background, but it's the other bits that got me hooked in. And the more you start learning, the more you want to know about the technicalities. And I think vice versa. So that's why it's quite so sticky.
Did you know that Salesforce is one of the founding members of the World Economic Forum's Cybersecurity Learning Hub? The Learning Hub democratizes access to cybersecurity skills by providing free and career-oriented modules that give people a route towards in-demand roles. Visit Trailhead in the show notes to skill up for the future and learn in-demand skills that lead to top jobs.